kiocha Mwenda Saba TV.
This is Mwenda Saba TV.
Wow, Prof tu jaribu tuite ndene county ya Meru. Na tulike mtu kirwa kuona rugono rombele akisha go subscribe ndene Mwenda Saba TV inya kuandika subscriber. Tuje ndene county ya Meru. Finally mama is out, Mutuma is in. Antu baluga very kuja Meru yata kobwa. Meru yata kobwa professor.
I agree completely. I think very good Meru. Meru from now on Meru can only be better. Because you see what happened. What happens first of all, take the governor.
Yes.
He's a very polite man. He is a reverend, a real one. You see, Governor Bishop Nile Agojibade. Okay, so this one is a real reverend. He's a real trained. Now, a real trained person, reverend, a real trained church person,
Yes,
is essentially a peacemaker. Because you have to assume he is imbibed in the Jesus philosophy, which is non-violence, which is non-confrontation,
yes,
which values the idea of addressing a problem which has not yet come to prevent it from coming.
yes,
If your mindset is like that, you can only do better to society.
yes.
So I think in Meru County, at least the time Mutuma will be there, there will be no wars. That I can confidently say, because him he is a thoroughly trained Methodist reverend. Okay, and you remember even the peace movements, Martin Luther King, and all these people, they have been Christians. Proper or not this charismatic. You see, there is things you need to separate here. A Methodist or a Catholic priest is a genuine loving Kenyan. What drives you there? Ni kujitolea. Okay?
Yes.
Because you are not going there to get rich.
Yes.
Now, that means you already have a good heart. What has confused Christianity is the Kawera types, where you just come beyond the church and call yourself bishop. Now they have ruined the gravity of the titles. The religious titles have been seriously undermined by that.
Yes.
And also now the choice of that lady was a good one. Because it appears to me...
Linda Kiome?
Yeah, it's a good choice.
It's a good choice?
It's a good choice. You see what's happening?
This is Naituli, Linda Kiome.
No, I don't believe it's Naituli. What I think is happening is this. I am very much versed with the church of Meru. There has always been a problem with the Imenti North and the Imenti South. There has been an argument that there is no senior person in Imenti North. So now, by taking that land, is promoting Imenti North. Not basically not because he ran with the Lentori.
Yes.
And I can tell you frankly why I think he wouldn't have taken for that. Because I think Mutuma will run for governor. I've not talked to him.
Yes.
But I can tell you, the way he talked during that inauguration, he talked like a leader with the real firmness. He pronounced everyone with the authority. That man is going to run. And if he runs, I think it will be going to be difficult to beat him. Because the result of the last election, Metheka lost with around 20-something thousand. So then it was not big loss. And that is when the entire Tiania supported Gavera. You know, Tiania supported for Gavera person to person.
Yes.
Okay? Because they did not like Metheka and they didn't have a vote, so he went and got the land from women. So that Tiania wanted to punish him for that. But look at the margin. It's very small.
Yes.
It's not going to look reasonable for to support another candidate for governor when they have a governor in the seat.
Yes.
That is foolish and it will not happen. Now if that doesn't happen, all Mutuma will need is a few votes from that and he becomes the governor. And that's why I'm telling you, Metheka has been a politician for a long time. He's not stupid. You're going to see that. So he's not the one.
Yes.
This is Mutuma's decision. Yes.
Well, lakini wametaka Prof, kubangi bakuga wataga ora Mutuma okara ija mtulianda siege uteki kuma kiraitu njoke impuru all these people who are working support killing Bale, Bekaraja, Korea, Mukiri, and Jaren, Jakara, and the siege.
You know, I agree with all that. Absolutely. But what I know is that he has leadership qualities. He will break through that siege. He will break it. He will understand that what matters for him is the MCAs in the assembly. It's not any, you see, the parliamentarians, their job is in the national. So he is going to do everything with these people. And if he does everything with these people, these 2 years, they will be useful to people of Meru. And I'm telling you, they are the ones who will be telling him to continue. Yes.
So you mean now what you get at
there is pressure. There will be pressure.
Of course, Senator, Governor, the former CS, Kirito Murungu, what you got at.
You are absolutely right. But let me tell you, if you want to succeed, if he wanted to succeed, he mustn't discount them. There is no other way.
Is that even possible? Of
course it is, because you need to work for people of Meru.
But no.
They didn't. They did it for their selfish reasons, not for Meru. Mutuma, whatever you did it for people of Meru. And we appreciate you. And the Meru appreciate you. But kindly allow me to now work to deliver these 2 years. Allow me to be guided by these MCAs. They have struggled together for Meru. Now they have an opportunity. Please let them work. They will understand that language. They will let them do it even in there. Go public in criticizing him. Because what you need to do is simply to talk to them nicely. Because Mutuma is not going to look for war with anybody. Because he's not meant like that. So talk to them nicely. Tell them what we did, all of us. It was for people of Meru. Because this mama alikuwa ametuharass, alikuwa hataki anything ifanyike. Okay? So we have gotten a breather these 2 years. Tafadhali. Let's identify, we sit with the MCAs, because that is also for your benefit. Because they come from constituencies. So I will be serving you by serving these MCAs. I'm serving the MPs. The want in your constituency. Let's identify every 45 wards. Bring all of them under your wing. Hata wale walikuwa na Kawera. Kawera is gone now. Just look ahead. Don't look behind. Bring all of them together in a closed door. Get a facilitator. Okay? Let them identify priority projects in the ward, especially for the next year. Start early. Next year. Now, once they identified, it is a job of the executive now to cost them and then to draw specifications. So when the advertisement is made, allow perfect competition for tenders, but they need to be limited to Meru. Because that's one devolution came so that the man can circulate locally. Okay? But the specifications must be followed seriously. And then the MCA's oversight. Because that is their job. Now, nobody can argue with that approach. Kreito should not be able to argue with it. And I can tell you, Kreito is an intelligent person. Kreito will be the last person to give Mutuma any problem. Kreito, not just that he has become an elder, but he is clever also. Okay? The people who may give him are those ones, but if he takes that approach, believe me, where is the one located? Is it not located in each of their constituencies? That's what they
Now, someone like Meru Nturi, tuga mtego wapanya wingi waliomo na wasiokuwepo. Bakinga Kawira Meru na gitotega kona we na kiroto gyo tuika ngavana yake ambiria kuinyu Mutuma kwa ngavana. Someone like Peter Munya na nje inauguration na ambia tetere is been silent akiruja from his corner. Turia chances si ya mtu ya Meru Munyo wikalia tena with Mutuma as the governor kirova kendo tuika ngavana.
I think Mutuma becoming governor as scattered the apple cart. For all these politicians, they must all go back to the drawing board. Because first, you see now, especially Meru, the thing stand against Mutuma when Mutuma is already there. na is only 2 years uta mwaka nyare moa kendo tuira kure moa ibondu ndeya nende ore campaign ore tuira tamante yake. You see, now when it comes to Munya will run. And by the way, Munya is fairly popular now, especially in Imend. He is very popular. And of course, Tiania will give him the vote. So Munya will be in the race. But depending on how Mutuma does in the next 2 years, that will also be put to test. I don't know if I was a Kaduri, I would depend in my seat. Because the way things have gone now, you see, with the Kawera, every one of them had a chance to be governor. But with this young man,
Kaduri has 0 chance?
With this young man, there is complication. It's not, Kaduri is a nice guy, but I think the people now, this thing may destabilize more. Is Miveka and Kaduri. Yes, the destabilization will be more on those two, much more. So if you have to advise Kaduri, to just defend the Senate and the work with the, the young man won't be having money. Mutuma people will give him their vote for governor because of what he has done for them in 2 years. And because also he is not a threat to anyone. I mean, he's just a very nice, humble fellow. So what I foresee is that he has destabilized the whole thing. These people will have to sit down and try to plan afresh, especially if they can engage against what you just said. Against control by any of those people. And then do those things transparently. The tenders and all that, because that's where some of their problem may lie. And then do them with MCAs. Okay? On one of these MCAs. So that when the 2027, they simply run as a team. That team will be elected.
Ukataka efficient irageteya Kawira getere niyo fingers really point towards the president bakavuga nura atethererie kwingata Kawira. It was never fair. Well,
they can't argue like that because you know what they are telling you. They are telling you is the one who has been keeping you. So he is the one who has oppressed us for 3 years. Because if he can remove him, it also means he's the one who has been keeping you. So I want to go with the law. I want to say that the law removed him. It's not the president, and there's not any other person. It is the law.
What if Kawira goes the Wamunyoro way?
Kawira will Munyoro way. Kawira will be a candidate. All she has to do is make sure the appeals are not determined by the time the election comes. She goes slowly. So the cases remain in the court. There is what I call a gangster clause in our constitution. Article 193 sub Article 3. That article says that you are innocent of any crime. Not proven guilty. Until you exhaust all appeals and reviews. You know what that means? You can kill somebody right now. You can get convicted of murder. And put an appeal. And run for president. Euro 0 government. Euro 0 be president. You will be elected. So Kawira and Wamunyoro, both of them can run for president. If they want, they can run. As long as the case has not been determined with the finality. When it's determined with the finality, now Article 75 kicks in. 76. 75 kicks in and bars you on integrity ground. But as long as the case is pending, they can do and they are entitled. They're innocent.
Wow.
Mamoja, kwa ukweli kwa upendo inakuwa. Wanasaba TV tunasimulia matumaini, safari yetu tuko pamoja. Kila sauti, kila ndoto inang'ara kwenye kioo cha Wanasaba TV.
This is Wanasaba TV.